Alright guys, so today is the day where I reveal the new turbo build and it's sitting right in front of me, and I uploaded the video of the block that's back here, which is behind Nate. This is the block that I uploaded and nobody was able to figure out what that was, but one person did guess correctly what I got, and I said they would get a shout out if they did it, so now I have to find that comment. It was James Varner was the one who guessed it right.
James Varner.
So there is this block, there's that block. This one has been bored and we don't know by who or how.
Or whether it was done correctly or even done all the way through.
Yeah, and this one's never been fired, so I'm going to have a shop or somebody look at this and make sure this one's good to go, because I like this one because it's got block filler in it, which is nice. And then there's ARP studs on this. There's another block. There's a head with a broken valve on it. There's a crank. There's brackets and shit over there. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here.
The box of goodies.
I don't like half of it's trash too. That's what kind of sucks.
We have to go through it and find out.
There's one of the pistons from. Those are dirty. I never actually looked at these that close.
They can be cleaned.
And so that's the piston from the dirty block over there.
Dirty.
The dirty block. There's an oil pan and a camshaft down there, I think. I think that's the cam. That's one of them. That's the 2.3 cam. And intake manifold. And the rest of the turbo coupe stuff's in the other car.
Are we going to show them what it's going in?
Yeah, because everybody's going to think it's funny. It's going back in this. I've got my old car back. The old body back, but not the V8 anymore, or the same transmission, or the rear end. Just the body, so it's going to be the same ugly car I had before, but it's going to have the turbo 4-cylinder in it. And this is almost ready to come out, right? All we have is motor mounts is all it's left in, but we don't have a hoist here to do it, so we got to wait till next weekend to pull this. But everything else is out. Drive shaft, exhaust is laying over here, and the other car is out there because we split on a car. Basically, I'm taking the motor and trans out of the one we bought, and you're taking the body and putting this stuff in. So now we have to go outside where it's cold and look at the other one.
You got the flashlight?
Yeah, because pretty much all that's over there in that pile is the blocks. I got it right here. The blocks, and then the pistons, the stuff for that dirty block that hasn't been touched. Some of the NA parts are over there because there was one complete turbo engine that got taken apart, one complete NA that was broken, which is in the car with the turbo coupe head on it.
Ta-da.
This is Nate's car with my engine in it basically, and I'm going to take the wire harness as well because he's running carbureted on his still. Hopefully, let me see that light. It's got the NA engine on it with the turbo coupe intake and a turbo coupe head on it. And apparently there's a 2.5 camshaft in this, is what I've been told. I haven't actually looked. But that's an actual turbo coupe head. It's got the NA exhaust on it. That is the turbo coupe intake manifold, isn't it? In the throttle body. It's got my 2.3. Can I even turn this? No, it's not going to even turn. So basically, we've got to swap engine trans out. This one has an automatic in it, so I'm not going to have that. We're going to stick a 5-speed back in it.
This one has plexiglass for weight reduction.
It's got a plexiglass moonroof because I guess the old one broke or something.
Actually, properly sealing plexiglass motor.
Oh yeah, it's sealed.
Plexiglass rear window.
I'm
Just
so
in
glad
case anybody actually, thought it would be a good idea.
I'm so glad I'm not going to have to listen to that. You have to. But I have the hatch that doesn't shut.
Hear anything over the V8 anyways.
Oh no. But we're going to be really, really, really busy.
Really busy for a couple
The
days.
engine in the gray car is ready to come out. This one we haven't touched because it's out here. And we have to roll it in. So once the engine's out of the gray one, we push that out, bring this one in. So yeah, basically, we got engines in the wrong cars right now. And mine won't be running for a very long time because it's missing a lot of parts. So let's go back in the garage and talk about the plan for this. Because yours we're just going to rewire and hook back up. Basically, the plan is to take this motor, this transmission, all the carbureted stuff, his radiator, everything, and put it in that black body. So everything for the fuel injection, all the wiring harness, that meant engine, transmission, has to come out of the black car. And we have to stick this in the black car. The black car is an automatic, so we have to convert stuff a little bit. Pedals have to be swapped out, but that won't be too bad. And then once
No more nonsensical
yeah,
wire.
this I don't miss this at all. We can rip all of this out.
All of it gone.
And then once this motor and trans is in his body and it's all put back together, we'll get that running first because mine I have to order a bunch of parts for. And then we can worry about mine. And for mine, I'm gonna try to get one of those 2 blocks built. If this block is junk or can't be saved, I'm gonna do that one. But if this one's good, it's got block filler in it and stuff, so I want to use this one if I can. Put the turbo head back on one of these 2 turbo blocks. I'm gonna order an aftermarket exhaust manifold or exhaust header, eBay turbo again, because apparently I like blowing turbos up, and all eBay intercooler piping, basically eBay everything. For fuel system, we're gonna run an FMU, all that dumb stuff, eBay stuff. So I'm gonna have to order a lot of parts. It's gonna take a while. We're gonna stick a fuel cell in the back because that fuel tank's a mess, and I don't want to try to figure it out. And it would,
To get rid of that.
it's gonna be so nice because it leaks.
This
It
is
leaks
how
gas.
This is how much gas we've lost in the last 3 weeks that it's been sitting in my
Yeah,
garage.
it just pours gas out of it because the lines are junk. So I'm just gonna stick a fuel cell in the back. Probably build some sort of a shield so it doesn't spray fuel if it springs a leak. Rip the carpet out, rip all the headliner out so it doesn't cause a static fire if it does leak. Run brand new fuel lines up front to an eBay fuel pressure regulator, then to an eBay FMU, to an eBay turbo with eBay fuel lines, eBay drain line, eBay turbo feed line for the oil, eBay intercooler, piping, eBay pod filter. I'm going to use the pod filter that's on the Golf. I'm going to put it in here. That's what's going to happen. It's got the little chrome cap in it so it gets sucked in and destroys the compressor wheel. That'll be fun. And what's cool is this engine was actually made for boost, and
Yeah.
apparently I can run 25 psi if it's set up properly.
And we're gonna run 30.
I'm gonna try to blow it up, so it's gonna be fast. It's gonna go boom, really quick. And they make a plug and play Mega Squirt for the 2.3 turbo stuff. So if I save the engine harness, I can get that, run a good ignition retard system, run a good fuel system, and be able to run high boost without it going kaboom. Hopefully. And if I get tired of it going kaboom, we'll get creative and put something else in it. So,
Are we gonna reveal what the secondary idea is for that, or we're gonna wait?
we'll wait. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Hopefully we don't have to cross that bridge for a long time. So, yeah, that's the new turbo build. It's going to be a while before we start working on the turbo car, but we'll be working on this one first. So we'll have something to do, and the Golf needs work done because that car's a piece of shit. So, it's a big piece of shit. So we have to fix more of the Golf, we have to get this car running, and then the turbo car starts. I'll be ordering parts for it and probably trying to get this engine put back together in the meantime because that needs to be done anyway before we can really work on anything else on this car. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more of our nonsense, and we will see you guys later.